the world, a melting pot of cultures, traditions, and rules that no one tells you about until you break them. Today, we're diving into cultural differences around the world because, let's face it, ignorance isn't bliss when you're accidentally offending an entire nation. Culture is what makes us unique. It's like seasoning in food. Some like it mild, others love it spicy. And then there's British food, which forgot the seasoning altogether. A simple bow says it all, unless you bow too deep and then you're in an accidental limbo competition. Kisses on the cheeks. But how many? 2, 3, 4? It's like playing a social version of Russian roulette. The namaste, a foolproof, non-contact, pandemic-friendly option, unless you panic and do it backwards, which I assume is just yoga. Handshakes are the norm, unless someone goes in for the hug. Now it's awkward. Are you friends? Acquaintances? The jury's still out. Never ask for pineapple on pizza. They might deport you immediately. Also, cappuccinos after noon? Blasphemy. Slurping your noodles is a compliment. So slurp away, but don't take it to a level where people think you're drowning. Bread isn't just bread, it's a utensil. You use it to scoop, wipe, and occasionally judge others who don't. Use your right hand to eat unless you want 100 disapproving anti-stares. Food isn't just sustenance. It's a ritual where people decide if you're worthy of being their friend, or if you should be excommunicated for holding a fork wrong. Personal space is sacred. If someone moves a millimeter away, don't chase them. It's not a game of tag. Personal space? Never heard of it. Prepare for hugs, cheek kisses, and possibly a full autobiography from strangers. Maintain a respectful distance. Unless you're on public transport, then you're legally required to pretend the other person doesn't exist. Personal space is relative. If you're in a crowd, prepare to become one with the people around you, whether you like it or not. The thumbs up. Great in the US, offensive in parts of the Middle East. Imagine congratulating someone and accidentally starting a feud. The okay sign. All good in some places, but in Brazil it's, well, let's just say it's not polite. Nodding and shaking your head. In India, a head wobble can mean yes, no, maybe, or I like your vibe. Good luck decoding that. Waving. Friendly in most places. But in Greece, an open palm could get you chased out of town. British humor, it's dry, sarcastic, and often self-deprecating. If you don't get it, just laugh and nod. American humor, bigger, louder, and punchline driven, subtlety not included. Japanese humor, wordplay is king. But unless you're fluent, you'll probably miss the joke. The moral of the story? Don't try to be funny in a new culture unless you're okay with awkward silence or confused stares. And there you have it. Cultural differences that make the world confusing, hilarious, and beautifully diverse. So next time you're traveling, remember, greet people like a local. Eat like you've been doing it for centuries. And for heaven's sake, learn what a hand gesture means before you use it. Cultural misunderstandings are inevitable. But hey, they make great stories. Just don't expect them to get you out of a speeding ticket abroad. Like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips, or to share the most embarrassing cultural mistake you've ever made.